Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video I've been putting off for several months, which is ranking my 2024 fragrance purchases. Some of them are gifts, but let's go ahead and get started with coming in at number 14. And this is Givenchy Irresistible. I bought this, someone recommended this to me in the comments, and I really like the way it smells. But on my skin, it does something really weird and it goes really, I don't even want to say soapy because I don't mind that, but more like shampoo. Like it smells like shampoo on my skin, but I don't get that smell when I spray it in the air or from the bottle. So I'm not sure why that happens, but it kind of puts me off from wearing it. But it's really pretty. It smells really nice. It has good longevity, but on my skin, it just does a weird thing. So I just never reach for it and I will probably be passing it along. Coming in next at number 13, this is Creed's Royal Princess Oud. I really like the way this smells. This is one where the opening can be a little odd, like it doesn't smell like what you think it would smell like, but once the dry down kicks in, it's really beautiful. I think my only complaint here is the longevity is not amazing, and especially for Creed prices, it should be better than what it is. Next here is Bottega Veneta, and this would be much, much, much higher if the performance was not so horrible. I love the way this smells. This is probably one of my favorite fragrances, just scent-wise, but the performance is absolutely abysmal. Like if it were talking about performance for fragrances, this would come in last. So I know they've discontinued it. I don't know if they're going to be bringing it back anytime soon. If they do, I hope one of the things that's improved is the longevity of it because it just disappears so quickly, but it smells really, really good. Coming in next is Giorgio Armani Si. This is really pretty. I haven't had a chance to wear this one much yet. I just went through a travel spray of it, and I really like this. This has, I believe, patchouli, cassis, vanilla, maybe ambroxan. It's light, sparkling, it's aromatic, it's very fragrant. I get compliments when I wear it. It's a really nice fragrance. I wanted to rank it higher, but I think I just did a really good job getting fragrances last year because this was so hard to do, which is why it took me so long to come out with this video. Every time I tried to organize the fragrances, the ranking order changed. So I really, really like this one. I'm really glad I finally have a full bottle in my collection after finishing off the travel that I had before. Coming in at number 10, and I'm not sure this is 10 or 9 or 8 because, again, my preferences keep changing, but I have Byredo Bal D'Afrique. This is a really beautiful citrus fragrance. I had it on my tray, I think not that long ago. Yeah, this is really nice. There's some purple florals in there, some citruses. I can't remember what the other notes are. I really enjoy it. It's really lovely. It's very chic. Kind of clean girl aesthetic type of fragrance, and I'm really glad I have it in my collection. I don't know if I would repurchase it. I haven't worn it enough to really make that determination yet. You can see I have a little dent, but not a lot. I definitely don't reach for it as much as I reach for Mojave Ghost, but I still really like it, and every time I wear it, I enjoy it. I never put it on and wish I'd put on something else. It's a really, really good one. So coming in at number 9, I have Commodity Gold. I really like this. I tried Byredo's Gypsy Water, and it was such an inconsistent wear and performance. Sometimes I couldn't smell anything. Sometimes it just smelled like lemon water. A couple of times it smelled amazing. I mean, if it had smelled like that every single time, I would have purchased a bottle. But I got a sample of Commodity Gold with, I think, maybe a Sephora order a while ago, and really, really enjoyed the scent. I went through it very, very quickly and went and got the full bottle. And it smells very similar to me as the Gypsy Water from Byredo, but way better performance and consistent. It always smells the same when I put it on. It's a really beautiful kind of fresh vanilla fragrance, but it's not a gourmand vanilla at all. I believe there is juniper in here. So I really, really enjoy it. I haven't had a chance to wear this much yet, but I will soon once it maybe cools down a little bit. I think I like it more in the spring, summer, and fall. Coming in at number 8, I have Love Extreme by Killian. This was a gift. I got this for my birthday, and it smells really good. I like the original one. I have that one and a refill, and then this one is kind of like it's a slightly fresher, slightly fruitier, maybe more floral version. I think it has extra rose in there, and then maybe pomegranate. I can't remember, but I really like it. I've worn it a few times. I don't think you can see much of a dent. You don't need that much, but I've reached for it quite a bit so far this summer, and I really, really like it. I'll continue to reach for it. I believe it's on my tray for, was it my June tray? Because I haven't done my July tray yet, so it's on my June tray, and it really smells great. Next, I have Kayali's The Wedding Silk Santal. You can see here by the dent that I do enjoy this one. This was one that when I first got it, I didn't get the hype. I had missed out on it when it first came around. I didn't realize it was going to sell out that fast. So when it came back around, I got a bottle, smelled it. It was nice, but the way people were hyping it up, I just knew I had to let it sit for a while because it wasn't doing anything that's spectacular in my opinion. So I let it sit for a few months. The juice did darken and it smells so much better, so much more complex, much longer lasting than when the batch is fresh. And so I reach for this quite a bit, again, as you can see from the dent. It smells so good. And I layer it a lot with other fragrances, but it's also good on its own. So just from how often I reach for it, this is where it came in, placed where it is. Okay, next I have here, what do I have? Coming in at number 6, I have MFK's Grand Soir. I have the small, I think this is like is this a 25? No, this is a 35 ml bottle. This is one I got the small bottle of because I knew I wouldn't reach for it that often and I wouldn't need that much. This is a really, really classy, sophisticated, like ambery vanilla fragrance. It is unisex. I know some people say it's more masculine. I think that's going to depend on your skin chemistry. What it smells like from the bottle, I do get on my skin, but once it starts to dry down, it sweetens up quite a bit on me. It's really beautiful. I really like it. It would probably rank higher if I reached for it more often, but this is one, again, I got a smaller one of because I just knew it wouldn't be an everyday type of reach for me, but it is a gorgeously crafted fragrance. Coming in at number 5, I have Amouage Overture. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I believe there's brandy in here, maybe apple, some spices, maybe saffron. I can't remember everything in here, but it smells really gorgeous. I believe this was also a gift. Yes, I got this as a Christmas present, and I've worn it a few times. This is another one I don't need a lot of sprays of. It has great projection, sillage, performance, lasts all day. I have zero complaints. It would be ranked higher, again, if it was one that I reached for more often, but this is one I kind of think of to wear in the cooler months. So fall and winter is when I normally think to reach for this. But it's stunning, and I'm so glad I have it in my collection. Okay, coming in 4th place, I have Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison Crivelli. This is on my tray for the month. This is going to be on my tray all summer. I've put a little bit of a dent in here. This is when you really do not need a lot of sprays of. It's very powerful, great longevity, performance, sillage, all that. It is a stunning tropical, oh wow, it's so strong. Yeah, tropical hibiscus and rose scent. There's also mint or peppermint. There is, I believe, cinnamon and some leather in here. I have gotten a couple of compliments on it so far, and I've been reaching for this quite a bit. I'm honestly surprised the dent isn't bigger, but again, just a couple of sprays will do. I've even layered it a couple of times with different scented body butters or other fragrances. Most of the time it will overpower any other type of fragrance you're wearing, but it does layer nicely over some scented body butters. I got the Guava Getaway from Fenty, and it's really nice on top of that. Okay, coming in number 3. I have here MFK's Oud Satin Mood. This is such a beautiful fragrance from the house. This is rose, oud. I believe there's a little bit of caramel, maybe some strawberry in here. I'm not sure what the other notes are, but it is stunning. It's beautiful. There's nothing that I can think of that would make this fragrance better. I love it. I got this bottle not that long ago, honestly. I think I probably got it towards the end of 2024. I think I got it in like October. And so I've worn it a few times. I went through my sample and finally decided to splurge on the bottle when I found the smaller size. I wasn't sure how much I would wear it, but once I had the actual bottle and you could really give yourself the full wear experience, I'm pretty sure I'll go through this bottle and then want to purchase a bigger one later. Okay, the last 2 I have was a struggle to decide what would be in first place. If I could, I'd put them both in the first place spot. These 2 are just 2 of my most reached for fragrances last year. And I'm always up to wear them. It's never a bad time when I put them on. So I'm going to just have to go by which one I've worn the most of. So which decides what's going to be in the first place. So coming in second place is Amouage Guidance. And there is a dent in here. It's like down to here. And this is one I don't need to spray a lot of. So that dent is pretty good considering, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love this. I could wear this every day and not get sick of it. It's a really beautiful, fantastic fragrance. It's not a safe blind buy. It has rose, hazelnuts, I can't remember what some of the other things in there are that might bother some people. There's pear, and I really love that pear note. The rose and the pear is what made me really interested in it. But there's a lot of other notes, maybe Akigala wood that might bother some people, or olibanum. I'm not sure, but I think it's stunning. It's beautiful. The projection and longevity is amazing, and it has gotten me compliments. That's definitely one that I would repurchase once I go through the bottle, and I have a feeling that I will. And coming in number 1, my favorite fragrance from 2024, and the one that I've worn the most of, it's almost gone, is Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. This is from their Casamarati line. This is just the 1 fluid ounce bottle, so this is 30 mLs, but you can see that it is almost gone. There's not much left. I need to repurchase. I'm wearing it today. This is a beautiful kind of fresh, citrusy vanilla fragrance. I really wasn't interested in it when people were talking about it a few years ago online because of the vanilla, and I always thought I didn't like vanilla fragrances. I think I'm just not a huge fan of gourmand vanilla fragrances that just smell like straight up vanilla. I have one, and that's all I really need, so I don't feel the need to ever try other ones. But this is not that at all. It has citruses, it has kumquat in the opening. There's a lot of purple florals as well as other florals in the mid, and it gives it this beautiful, soft, powdery type of feel to it. And then the base has, of course, vanilla, but there's a lot of wood notes in there. I believe there's sandalwood, there's cedarwood, there's ambrette, and there's also like this malt note that makes it so delicious without smelling gourmand. So this is definitely one of my easiest reach perfumes, as you can see. I reach for it all the time. I love wearing it. The performance on me is really great. I don't have any issues with the performance, the longevity, any of that. Mine has just started darkening up a little bit, and of course now it's almost gone. When I got it, it was almost clear, and I still thought the performance was really, really good. So I can only imagine once you have it long enough for the juice to get really dark and for that vanilla to develop, that the performance and the longevity is even better. But yeah, those are the 14 fragrances that I acquired in 2024 ranked. And again, if you were to ask me this question again in another couple of months, I promise you some of these would change because the season's going to change, my tastes are going to change, what I'm in the mood to wear is going to change. And so something new would become a little bit more of a favorite than something I'm talking about now. But that's it. If you have any recommendations for me, please leave them down in the comments below. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.